As we have seen in our previous module that the process organism, first step is the isolation, then is the pure culturing, step is the screening. So screening is just that we have to select the best one according to our desired object, which is our product. So there are different screening methods which we can apply for having the selection of the microorganism from our all isolates. So as concerned, the early screening strategies tended to be empirical and labor intensive and had relatively low success rate. So as the number of commercially important compound isolated increase, the success rate of such screen decrease further. So thus new screening methods have been developed which are more precise, targeted to identify the desired activity. So the evolution of antibiotic screening serves an excellent illustration of the development of more precise and targeted system. So as concerned the antibiotics resistant screening, so the antibiotics were initially detected by growing the potential procedure on the agar plate in the presence of the organism or the organisms against which the antimicrobial action was required. So the production of antibiotics was detected by the inhibition of that test organism. So alternatively, the microbial isolate could be grown in liquid culture and the cell-free broth tested for its activity. So this approach was extended by using the range of organisms to detect antibiotics with defined antibacterial spectrum. So this strategy can be easily employed if we want to isolate the antibiotic producing organisms. So you can see in this slide that how we can use the antibiotic resistant policy for the isolation of that microorganism. You can see here that the diffusion and then the stick antibiotic producer across one side of the plate, and then it will diffuse into that agar, and then we stick our organism. You can see here when this is the antibiotic zone, and that diffuse into that, and these are the different test organisms how that have their sensitivity to that antibiotic. So if that organism have the resistance to that antibiotic, that grow to that zone. So you can see here that, so if that is resistant and then that grow in the antibiotic zone, if that is very sensitive, then you can see that the growth will be restricted. So as concerned the progress in molecular biology, genetic and immunology has also contributed extensively to the development of innovative screening process by enabling the construction of the specific detector stains, increasing the availability of the enzymes and receptors, and constructing extremely sensitive assays. Bull in 1992 summarized the major contribution as follows. So first of all, the provision of test organisms that have increased the sensitivities are resistant to known agent, for example the use of supersensitive stain for the detection of beta-lactam antibiotics. As concerned the second, the cloning of gene coding for enzyme or receptors that may be used in inhibitor or binding screen makes such material more accessible and available in larger amounts. As concerned the third, the development of the reporter gene assay. A reporter gene is one which code for an easily accessible product so that it can be used to detect the activation of control sequence to which it is focused or fused. So as concerned the fourth, the molecular probes for the particular gene sequence may enable the detection of organism capable of producing certain product group. And the fifth one, the development of immunological based assays such as ELISA. This technique can also be used for the screening process. But mostly if we talk about, if we want, as we have seen, that if we want to isolate the cellulase producing organism, we put the cellulose substrate into the medium, into the plate, agar plate. So if that hydrolyze that cellulase and make a clear zone, so by just selecting the zone size, we can select that hyperproducer of that enzyme. The same case, if we want to isolate the starch hydrolyzing and bacteria, so we can make the agar plate medium enriched with the starch, and then we can select the organism just by having the hollow zone around the colonies. So by this way, there are number of techniques which we can employ for the screening of any isolates for industrial purposes.